Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall with a reach of 68 inches. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Making his way to the ring.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And that's the opening bell, round 1. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter shot. Good job stopping that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and the grand champion might go down. It appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Just stay focused.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Jab slightly off target. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble! Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace. And when
You're still landing your power shots. Do it. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You don't want to trade shots. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That jab won't score. They exchange. Down goes Crawford. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him. Just
misses with that uppercut. Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The perfect counter lands. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes into the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Right uppercut just off target. Nope, that jab not going to score. Good counter punch. They both want the knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The perfect counter lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skillful.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Missed with that right uppercut. Swing and a miss. Can you believe it? He put Chavez down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Chavez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Focus back. Get that jab back.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just the same as
Off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
gaps will appear and he'll start tiring.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. That hook just can't find the target. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Body shots in.
Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much firepower here. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. No rest for the weary. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Straight right just misses. Crawford is dazed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, and there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Do
you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Oh, and Chavez goes down! I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fight.
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it. I see where they're coming from. I see the scoring they've done. I wouldn't even argue with it. Maybe one round either side, but good call, good shout.
It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Hector Macho.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is a colorful and popular former 3-division champion of the world, Hector Macho Camacho. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. A swing and a miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. It's bombs away. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off and make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these 2? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Bertie, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
So that was a fight that had an excellent reach. And then
Whoa, Johnny! Camacho is buzzed! I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Stepping round. I need you to focus on...
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punches coming from every angle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the court.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope that...
But you'll take it out.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Swing and a miss with that hook. So close with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the hook. That left. Did you see that? Camacho in serious trouble right now. Camacho goes down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You're right, I like that. I'm happy.
Sean, get your boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Miss with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Camacho in serious trouble right now. How is this fight? So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
Nice job blocking the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
I like that round. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load
Our basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The jab not finding its target. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both men step back for just a moment. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get up there and get the job done.
Keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab.
Back on the job. It was a god-awful round. I'm telling you.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.